It's been a really busy week. I've done a lot of stuff for my business in this last 5-6 days. One, I changed the name of my business from Bloom Parenting to Knoxville Lactation Clinic. One of the reasons it just better reflected what I'm doing and what I plan to do in the future. There's a lot of stuff I've got in my head that I want to implement, and the name Bloom Parenting just wasn't working anymore for it. And I was getting random calls from people who were wanting to take a class for parenting because they're getting divorced. Like, no, that's not what I do. So I think that the Knoxville Lactation Clinic is a better representation of what I do. So I did that, changed my logo, changed my website, did a lot of different things to get this ready, new business cards, all of that in a week. And today is the opening of the Milk Depot here in Knoxville. It's Knoxville's first milk depot. Now, some people think it's a milk bank and that we're going to be processing all this milk and all that, but a milk depot is a place where moms can donate milk, and then it's my job to move it to ship it to the location where they can process it. At this time, that's in Texas. In the future, it's going to be in Tennessee. But this is a step. This is a beginning step in order to get that process happening and getting more donor milk and getting more human breast milk into babies. Why do I do all of this? Two things that I am a big advocate for, and that is to empower moms and to do things that they can't do when they are in the throes of just having had a baby. And that first thing that I do is I bill insurance. I think that is the right thing to do. It's the right thing to give moms a way to pay for breastfeeding help without them having to pay for it out of pocket. So I make the efforts to do the billing myself, to find out how each insurance company, what they're going to pay for, how they're going to pay for it, what are the codes, what are the diagnoses, and all of that, and bringing that together and doing that for mom. Because no mom wants to have a super bill that she has to send off to an insurance company in hopes that she'll get reimbursed in 2-3 months down the road. So I do that for them. I direct bill, and sometimes it's very frustrating, but for the most part, I'm in network with Blue Cross and Aetna, and they have been beautiful and wonderful to work with. No problems there. It's the ones that I'm not in network with, Cigna, United Healthcare. I'm working with trying to work with TRICARE, that are a little bit more complicated. The second thing is that I advocate for babies having the right to get human breast milk. That's why I'm doing this milk bank. It's a part of a bigger picture I have, that I really believe that we as a culture need to be more accepting of human breast milk, that all babies have that right to receive. Not all moms can produce it. I know that from my own practice. I have moms that come through. A lot of my moms that come through actually are having issues with low milk supply. That's part of what I do, is helping them to build up their milk supply. But wow, wouldn't it be cool if there was a way that we could connect those moms who make so much and with those moms that don't make enough? And right now, the donor milk is a piece of that, and the human milk banks are a piece of that, but I do see it as a bigger picture, not just for NICU babies, but for all babies. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing all of this, and I'm really excited that today is the day of the opening, and we're getting a lot of publicity and press, and hey, every drop counts, and that's what this is all about.